Okay, you guys, welcome to another episode of Dubbed or Subbed, where this week, as usual, you have myself, Kamari,
And me, Lucas.
and I have a question. What do you get when you mix prejudice, beautiful artwork, and a crappy story?
Ooh, I have an answer.
This wasn't planned. What is your answer?
BNA.
Jesus Christ! Okay. This whole episode...
We're here to talk about BNA.
We're here to talk shit about BNA.
Brand new animal. Whatever you
Yeah,
want to
that's
call
actually
it.
what it was called, yeah.
Netflix.
Oh my god.
Fuck Netflix. Studio Trigger, you can do better than this.
We're gonna have to restart.
Why?
I don't have a timer for my phone.
Okay, let's just keep going.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, so Studio Trigger, Netflix, this whole thing was
Could have been better.
extremely underwhelming, to say the least.
You get into it and you're like, alright, maybe. And then not that far into it, you're like, is it gonna pick up ever? And then you get to the end and you're like, that was it?
Yeah. Where am I
Except for
looking?
the
Why am I
8
looking
minutes
down?
that it picks up in the last episode.
If you've seen Game of Thrones, this is how I felt with Game of Thrones, just a lot less because it was over the span of like 3 days than the span of 7 years. 6 years?
8 years? How many
Well,
seasons?
the time
There's
span that I
8
watched it
There's
was like
8 seasons?
1, 2, 3. I think it was like 3 years. From the time span that I watched it, I watched the whole first 6 seasons in one weekend, and then so in 4 years. Anyways, but anime, I'm gonna do a really quick rundown of it, and the important parts. There's not too many, okay? The main character,
Michiru.
I don't remember her last name.
Neither do I. It was not important. Tanuki.
The Tanuki girl. She ends up, the first episode is trying to get to
Anima City.
and
I didn't look up the fandom for this right before the episode to remember everything to talk about. No. You don't know me like that.
That makes one of us. But yeah, so she's trying to get to Anima City because she was a human and now she is a Tanuki.
Oh, wait. Spoilers.
We forget every time.
We didn't forget this time. What are you talking about?
I mean...
we didn't get halfway through the episode,
yeah.
say someone died, and then say spoilers.
Reasonable. So yeah, so she's trying to get to Anima City because she was a human and now is a Tanuki. And in this universe, in this world, people, like there's a percentage of the people, which is apparently a very large percentage, because Anima City is huge, of people who can turn from humans into beasts.
They're called Beastmen.
They're called Beastmen. They're like X-Men, just without the extra genes. They just turn into animals. Not as cool.
And the actual storyline.
An actual decent storyline. So she gets there, and the whole premise of the anime from the first episode is, I want to turn into a human again. That's it. I want to be able to be human. I want to be able to live in the world. I want to do all these things and just be human again. There's 12 episodes. The issue is solved on episode 4. Episode 4! Like, and, oh my god. So, and the issue that I have with this is that it goes from, I want to turn into, like, I want to be able to turn back into a human. She does it, and then there's no, like, acknowledgement of, you know what? Maybe I should go home. There's no question of why am I still here. It literally goes from, oh, I want to be human. Oh no, my best friend is now in Anima City.
They even acknowledge, so she turns into a human in one episode, and the next episode she's playing basketball, and they're like, why are you still in your animal form?
Because it feels better.
This is more comfortable.
Oh god. So
okay, so
that's my main gripe with the anime. It is very lost in the fact of if the entire time she was a Tanuki, and then at like episode 10 she's like, you know what, I can turn into a human now, dope, then it would make everything make a little bit more sense. But her goal, her mission was to get back home.
And in the 4th episode, they go back, and she's a human.
But she stays because...
And then goes back to Anima City?
Because she was so invested in the...
Figuring out why it happened? I don't know.
Okay. You can I think I broke myself. You can
He
continue
broke
with the
himself.
explanation.
Okay, so we've got Michiru, Tanuki girl, Silver
Michiru,
Wolf.
Who's the Tanuki girl?
Yeah.
You went Michiru?
I said Michiru. Oh, I did. Michiru, Tanuki girl. Is it Shido? I think it's Shido Ogami is Mr. Wolfman.
Oshiro?
It's Ogami.
Ogami? Yeah, it might be Shiro.
I think it's Shido. Ogami. There's Nazune, the bitchy fox. You can't tell me that they weren't fucking ex-best friend.
Probably I probably liked her probably the most. No, actually, second favorite character.
Really?
Because I had such... Okay, maybe third. I liked Ogami, but everyone else was just...
Is your first?
I'll tell you who my first is later.
It better not be fucking Alan.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck Alan.
Thank you.
So, Michiru...
Ogami.
Nazune.
Jackie, the little bear dude that lives in the slums.
Jackie's fucking awesome.
I'm only listing the important people to me right now. That's it.
Mayor,
Naked Mole Rat. Mari the Mink.
Oh, Mari was... Yeah, I liked her. Her voice is a little bit annoying.
Yeah. No, I liked who her character was, but yeah, her voice really...
Okay, so...
This is not an easy episode for us, guys, because it was not...
An easy anime to watch.
Yeah.
So, we go from... Oh, shit. I am so sorry for everybody that had to hear that. We go from her finding out that she can turn into a human, and then the rest of the anime is her coming to a realization of there's something going wrong in Anima City, kind of, because all of the main points were separated into, 3-episode divisions. First 3 episodes, I want to be human. Next 3 episodes, Nazana's here, which is her best friend, who also was a human, who's now a fox. After that, it goes... there's an issue with the Sylvasta, human corp.
Yeah, who provides funding to Anima City.
Which is Alan, who he was talking about. There's an issue with that for 3 episodes. And the last 3 episodes is nervous cell syndrome. So the way that it all breaks down is the first 3 episodes she's finds out she's a human. The next 3 episodes, it's a whole thing, in-depth thing about the Silver Wolf, which could have been explained...
Yeah, sorry.
Which
I was like, what happened in the baseball episode other than Dodo's going... The Dodo Beastmen went extinct because they, in their town, baseball is a fight to the death?
Yeah, it's like Fight Club. You just don't talk about it. They just don't talk about the gambling.
Yeah. So,
Dodos die. Nazana is very important. After that, you find out... And this is when Alan kind of becomes a thing, and there's a whole, sub-arc where it's
Nazane is in charge of Church of the Silver Wolf or something.
Cult of the Silver Wolf.
It's a cult, yeah. She's pretending to be a silver wolf, the silver wolf, even though she's a fox. Because Boris has essentially, groomed her, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
Boris, creepy dude.
Silver Wolf is the legendary figure of the world that's
the 1,000-year-old Beastman, immortal, yeah.
Okay. And all these small things are very important as we go on. Silver Wolf.
They talk about the Silver Wolf from the second episode on, I believe. You know from the first episode who it is.
Yeah, so the first episode, you find out that it is Oshiro. Shirou Ogami.
Shirou Ogami, yeah. It's the second character. He's the other main character.
He's the only white wolf in the anime.
And in episode 11, Shiro's the silver wolf? No, I literally said out loud, well, no fucking shit.
So...
Really? The only silver wolf you've seen in this fucking show. He's always there to protect you. He somehow knows everything about everything going on, and you're surprised?
And the person who's supposed to be the silver wolf is literally a fox.
Lying to the cult.
But, so Ogami looks like a wolf. Nazana looks like a fox. Or they just made her a very, very, very feminine wolf.
Fennekin.
Yeah.
You know the last evolution of Fennekin?
Delphox.
That's what she looks like. She doesn't look at all like a wolf.
So, I don't know. You find out that the Sylvester Corp is doing experimentations on people, and it's like, oh...
On Beastmen.
Beastmen and humans.
Yeah.
Because the Sylvester Corp is the reason why Nazuna and Michiru are now Beastmen. Then it goes into... Not really jumps from that, but it goes to, hey... They use the white... Or the silver fox. They're... Literally in episode 10, it goes from, hey, this is cool... Maybe not episode 10, maybe 11.
What are you
hey,
referring
this is
to
cool.
Right now?
To concert. So they went from the Sylvester Court to literally, hey, we're going to have a concert for the Silver Wolf.
But you... Oh, man, I don't want to have to defend this.
Defend it any way you can.
So they have the concert in order to get all of the Beastmen with the whatever syndrome it was, so they all go wild, so they can start killing them and injecting them with the thing that turns them into permanent humans again.
I get
That's
that.
why they had the concert. They explain that, but it is a very fast jump, and it's like, oh yeah, we're just having a concert?
I understand that the reason to get, like, the reason why they did it was for Alan's evil plot, whatever. But why, like, outside of Alan having an evil plot, none of that made sense. Why are they going to have the Silver Wolf having a concert?
Because she's an idol. That's the only reason why.
So the Silver Wolf...
There's no good reason behind it. I'm just trying to explain why they did it.
No, I get
and it's not a good reason.
I get that. So, you have idol pop star concert, and then it breaks down into last 2 episodes are complete madness. There's people... You find out about purebred beastmen who are supposed to be gods, who don't get nervous cell syndrome, which is like berserk mode, basically. When you overcome with an emotional trigger, you just lose all sense of yourself and you go to your animalistic instincts. So there's purebred, who is Alan. Surprise, evil guy is actually a beastman, who is saying, we're better than you. We don't get this syndrome. We're not petty mortals, basically.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect him to be a beastman.
Really? That's a surprise.
Until like that episode, I did not expect it at all. And then I was like, oh, come the fuck on. This is how you're doing it.
Nah, I wasn't surprised. I didn't think he was going to be a wolf. I thought he was going to be something else, but I didn't think he was going to also be a wolf. So the main villain turns out to be a beastman, and then turns into a
three-headed gold wolf. 3-headed
Cerberus wolf. So him and Ogami fight. The fight lasts for 8 minutes, maybe total.
Okay. The fight starts at a point. By the time the fight ends, it's 8 minutes later. The amount of screen time that fight legitimately has is maybe 35 seconds tops. What did you say?
I did 30 the first time. Yeah, no. Yeah. It's so bad, like...
And I want it to be good so much. I would really like the show to be good.
I was looking forward to watching this anime. And I know what a lot of people are going to say, and it's very apparent. I'm going to break it down into like the reasons why people are probably going to say you're not going to like it. And it's just not true, okay? I want this anime to be extremely good for several different reasons. It touches on a very touchy topic, which in our day and age right now is an extremely vulnerable subject. Prejudice, racism, segregation, all those types of things. Because literally all 3 of these popped right off the first episode. Somebody's literally...
So you think it's going to be just like a mind-bending allegory on freaking racism and all of this shit, but it's essentially... Can I say it?
Yeah.
Can I say it? It's just an allegory on someone finding out that they are actually gay.
And not done the best way.
It could be done much better.
Like...
But watching it, you will understand what I mean by that.
Like, a lot of the show is about finding out who you really are, and there's like several lines where Michiru says that she's now comfortable in her body because now she's a Tanuki, and that she feels like this is who she really has been the entire time, which is why
I turned into this, but I want to go back, but now that I realize that I could go back, like maybe that's not for me.
Yeah, and like you...
And like at the end, simple. It's like, well, you can turn back into a human now, and she's like, well, maybe I don't want to.
Like, and for us, Lucas, me, that's not an issue. I don't have an issue of it being about acceptance of who you are and everything like that.
It's just,
but
I felt lied to.
Like,
at the beginning of the story, you're made to believe that it is a story about prejudice and overcoming those faults. But by the end, you're like, this isn't at all really what it has turned into, because it has nothing to do with any really it's just this one corporation.
Yep.
It's not even like the humans, except for like the Prime Minister of Japan or whatever it is, who then turns and is like, meh. But it's just this one corporation that's the bad entity. It's not a Beastmen against humans, really, towards the end. It's Beastmen against this cult,
company. Yeah.
This church.
Oh, the Church of the Silver Wolf.
Evangelical Christians. The LGBT community.
Jesus Christ, man. So, yeah, I'm at a loss for words. I wish that, like Lucas is saying, that it addressed the fact that what it's going to be about from the beginning it didn't show the racism or the segregation or the prejudice from the beginning.
And I may have read the story wrong, but that is, after watching 12 episodes in a matter of 2 days, that is what I picked up from it.
That's not, like, reading it wrong, though.
Exactly, but I'm just saying...
I don't know.
That's how I picked up on it.
I feel like it's not bad. Okay, it's not the worst. I feel like I had high hopes for it. I let myself down. Because...
He didn't let me have high hopes for it.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
tried to shut him down as quick as possible. Just to get him prepared.
You shouldn't have. You should have let me been excited to get into it so I can have what you're having right now.
I'm trying to be your friend and not have you have as much disappointment as I do.
But think about the content.
Yeah, think about the content, but I'm here about your mental health. Imagine being excited about this anime and then going through what you're going through now. Imagine if I wasn't like, yo, just get ready to get to Beastars and you'll be fine. Like, the fuck?
That's essentially what you said to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine if I didn't do that.
If you do watch this anime, do it before you watch Beastars.
Yeah. And don't compare the two.
Don't.
Like,
even though,
we're going to. Don't compare the two. Just listen to our comparison and leave it at that. So I feel like we've talked about this. I feel like the anime would be really good as a after school 5 o'clock.
It is definitely written
15,
to fit into that after school 4:30 slot on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
It is, and to me, it felt like it should have been in the same realm as like The Amazing World of Gumball.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Parents.
It fits that kind of aesthetic, and it would fit that time slot. And as a 15-year-old, I would have watched it and I would have liked it.
Yeah.
But I don't at this point in my life.
The
art style was great. The theme was pretty cool. It's about where it ends for me.
It's solely because the topic is not one. It's not that it's not 100% relatable, but it's not 100% understandable and realistic. The issue is that the characters don't have any character development and they don't have any substance. That was the overall issue for me.
And there's no really side character. There's no really supporting cast other than Jem and Melissa.
The chicken and the fucking What was she? A bull?
I don't remember.
Oh no, she was a boar.
But I know that he was a rooster. But yeah, those are the only really supporting characters.
And Jerry? The teddy bear?
Jackie. He's redeemable. He's fucking funny.
I don't know, you guys. Like, if you have watched BNA and you do like it, and you do have redeemable aspects of it,
please let us know what you found in this show.
Call me. I will sit on the phone with you and talk to you about this. Not all of our listeners
are personal friends with you.
Instagram, comments, literally write in the comment. I'll give you my number and I will talk to you because I need to. No, really, I need to know because I don't like not liking animes. I don't like not liking content that people put out as much as I don't like this one. I feel like it's a disservice to Netflix, to anime, to my time of putting into this thing. And I feel like there are people who really related to this and connected with it. And I've had the issue of not feeling like myself. I've had the issue of not fitting in and not knowing what I wanted to do or where I wanted to be. And even then, it's not that core aspect of the anime that I didn't like. I like that's a really good topic and it needs to be addressed for younger kids. It's just the fact that the characters were extremely stupid. No, like not like they're what makes them a character. No, the characters were just dumb. Michiru doesn't realize that Ogami is the Silver Wolf until episode 11.
She should have realized that in episode 2.
Straight up. Nazuna is a Nazune is a complete utter asshole to Michiru.
She's rude. You were her best friend, lover, probably.
You guys literally got into a car accident together.
Yeah, you guys got into a car accident together. You were given the same blood transfusion, which turned you into Beastmen, and you're just gonna write her off as this old, forgotten, like, I'm past this
I'm
kind
a
of
new
shit.
being.
I'm better than you.
Or I've ascended to the Silver Wolf.
I'm the Silver Wolf. I was taken care of by Boris. What are you?
And
this Tanuki with stretchy arms and fucking...
Oh, I forgot to mention that.
She has... Tell me why!
Oh.
She's a fucking Tanuki. She can grow wings?
No, because she can transform into other animals.
It doesn't fucking make sense!
No, she can transform into other animals. That was the...
I get that, but it doesn't fucking make sense! Also, okay, no, but there's the one thing at the first episode where she,
yeah, the spirit
which
tail
is
bomb.
never explained or brought up again.
I'm gonna keep ranting. Jesus Christ.
What do you rate it, Kamari?
3. Mate, 3 because solely the anime was so damn beautiful. That is the only reason.
So, last night when we were talking about this, and you said, what, a 5? A 4?
Me? No.
What did you...
No. I said
gave it
highest a 3.5.
Yeah, 4 is probably where I'm sitting with it.
Because
like he said, the art style it's beautiful. Music's okay.
The intro's pretty good. But the intro is a minute and a half long.
There's not much more I can say on it without ranting for the next 48 minutes.
Yeah, like...
I'm really good at random numbers.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at the rating. 3. It's gorgeous. I wouldn't recommend this for anybody. Unless you're a...
I think we were about to say the same thing.
No, we weren't. I was gonna say an art major.
Oh. Say unless you're a 15-year-old who's questioning some things.
Well, that too, man. No, yeah, unless you're, for me, an art major, and Lucas, if you're a 15-year-old who's questioning some things, watch the anime. That is about where it ends for me. If you're watching to enjoy the characters, you're going to be let down. If you're watching to enjoy the plot, you're going to be confused, twisted, mixed up, and let down. If you're watching it for any other reason, man, it's just not. There's better. There's better things that touch on the same exact subjects. So,
and we'll get into those.
Yeah, I really genuinely did wish the anime was good. Because everybody was talking about it. I heard it all over Instagram that BNA was such a great anime and it was so good that I needed to watch it. And I'm like...
I didn't need to watch it. I feel like I wasted time watching it, honestly.
But...
And I hate to say that. I really don't like shitting on what people make.
And yeah, that's the hardest part about this. Like, this is somebody thought that this was really good. Somebody thought
I'm sure a lot of people did.
Oh, well, yeah.
But for us, it's not our field house. It's not what we're into.
Yeah. And
that might just be all that it boils down to.
And
you guys could watch it and you could absolutely love it. And if you do, let us know. Because I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. But for us, it missed its mark.
I love Slice of Life, and it was still bad for me, so I don't even know what to say, man.
Could you even consider it a slice of life?
No. Yeah, I would actually, because there wasn't much action. There was not much fighting. It was more of a slice of life, than it would be anything like an action or like anything.
Yeah, it's definitely not a shonen.
The closest it's a shoujo. Like the closest thing would be a shoujo, but it's not even much fighting, so it's hard to call it a shoujo because there are
8 minutes of total action throughout the entire show.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying through the episode, throughout the entire show. Yeah, and that's And that's not what we're here for. And the reason why I'm saying that I like slice of life is to say that this, I'm not bashing on it just because it's not action. Because that's essentially all that we've hit on so far. Except for a silent voice. Everything else has been shonen and Cowboy Bebop, whatever you would put that in.
Space jazz.
Space jazz, it does have its own. But it's just...
Yeah.
Kids for you. Kids...
4Kids TV.
No, not 4Kids TV.
Yeah.
The KW.
Yeah, that was 4Kids TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
With Digimon?
I'm thinking
Sonic
of Shaolin Showdown. Yeah, with Sonic.
Yup.
Yeah. Man, they need to bring that channel back specifically to put this anime on it, and kids will love it. It's a topic that needs to be addressed. It's a topic that is very beneficial for a lot of people who are coming up. It's a topic for people who are having those issues. And I feel like even at that, this show does them a disservice because it doesn't address it as well, man. It's one of those, like... Last thing, swear to God. If it came out and it actually was like, yeah, Michiru is gay, Nazune is gay, and there was like actually addressing that issue, I think it would feel so much better for me because it hints at it the entire, like, not hints at it the entire time.
Every time Michiru thinks of the past with Nazune, you're like, there's no way they ain't fucking, like...
So if it was, I think if it would have addressed it and if it would have went like, with that, like that feeling, it would make me appreciate it more because it's an anime that's double dutching and everything, but doesn't land on any of them and gets tied up like SpongeBob. Like I can't tell you anything else. So
on that note,
on that note, we say this every single time. Watch the anime.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think.
Leave a comment, please.
Yeah.
Tell us. On that note, we are... Yeah, I was gonna say... Before we get to that, we would like to tell you about our partner, affiliate, Ramen on the Block. Ramen on the Block. It's a fantastic online / they've got 3 brick-and-mortar locations where you can get many different kinds of imported ramen is the word.
You said it already. Many different imported ramen.
The name is Ramen on the Block. Holy shit. Bunch of different types of ramens, bunch of tips. Do you want to do this
a second?
One?
Okay, cool. 3 brick-and-mortar locations, 1 in Yuba City, 2 in Sacramento. We have them online, ramenontheblock.com with the note K. The promo
BLOC
code
is what he means.
Yeah, BLOC,
in case there's confusion.
The promo code is capital D, lowercase o, capital S if it is case sensitive. If not, it will just be DOS for dub or sub. The partner that we have, we've met personally. Lucas has met him about 3 times. I've met him twice, and he's a really cool dude who is trying to get people who have the desire to have a different side of culture into their life. So he's getting a bunch of, I feel like Oriental is the best way to say that. I honestly don't know the most appropriate way to say that, but he's getting Japanese candies. He's getting Japanese ramen. I've seen some Thai ramen or noodles and candy in there, so he's bringing a bunch of stuff.
The ramen sodas.
Yeah, he's adding.
They're getting merch,
like posters,
anime posters,
anime
and
backpacks,
keychains and stuff,
everything along the lines. So he's trying to bring the
culture.
Supply for our demand. So if you go online, if you do an order that's over $50, you get everything for free shipping, so that's very beneficial. And then you get $10 off. So if you get $50, you get free shipping, and you also get the 5 on top of that with our promo code, so that'll bring it down even more. So plan to buy in bulk. But yeah, man, we're
I know you can get cases of the soda from their website. You don't just have to buy them singular.
24 pack for like $12.
It's more than 12.
Oh, never mind.
But yeah, 24.
I might be thinking about the ramen. Never mind, I lied. But
yeah, check them out.
Check them out.
They're really great guys, and we thank you for their support.
Thank you for our support, your support, supporting everybody.
Be the best beast you can be. See you later, guys.
Bye.